Who was next that I saw? Do. Iggy Pop. Yeah, we can do Iggy. I haven't done Iggy Pop yet. Apparently this one's got a 10-inch penis. Yeah. In your wildest. Oh, no. Wrong one. Edit. Who was it? Sinead O'Connor. He really does look like Sandra Bullock in that picture. Sinead O'Connor. Create. Right, let's come back to class. We're looking at Iggy Pop. I am a passenger. Oh, that picture of Iggy now. Look at this. He looks like E.T. Oh my gosh. What is... He literally looks like E.T. I'm taking that picture. For those of you that don't know who E.T. is. Oh, have you seen that thing with the Island Boys? Where all the chatters are saying his kid looks like E.T. And she's going off her head. There's something wrong with the baby though, I think. And that's why they're saying it. So I don't find that nice, or I don't find it funny or anything, but it's the reaction that the Island Boys having. The Island Girl. Look at the state of this. There's E.T. There's Iggy Pop. You gotta be kidding me. Do you know what? That body needs a good layer of creosote on it, doesn't it? He looks wooden. He looks like it's made out of wood. Treat me nice, treat me should, treat me like I'm made of wood. Look at those female childbearing in. Are you kidding me? I've never looked at a bloke and thought, you've got a Joey Pouch and a chicken nom nom showing. I've never, ever looked at a bloke and seen Joey Pouch and chicken nom nom. Never. No. No. Not ever. Iggy Pop's a woman, final answer. Apparently she's got a 10-inch penis. It's made out of rubber, whatever it is. There she is again. I mean, gentlemen, when's the last time your trousers came up to your belly button? They don't. You know they don't. Next time you're in the mirror, because you don't pay attention, lads, look where your underpants sit. And then your trousers sit on top of them. It's here, folks. It's here, lads. Right there. If it was a man, that's where the trousers would sit, not up here. Our trousers don't come all the way up to our belly button. Only women pull their tights up to the belly button. One of my girlfriends used to pull them up to her tits. It used to make me laugh. When she sandwiched everything together. But they pull it up above the waist. So, woman, final answer. Look at those hips. Look at the jelly pouch. The Joey Pouch. Sorry, the jelly pouch. Looks like a pouch of jelly there. Is she pregnant? No, she can't be. She's 80 years old, Peter. There she is, young. And we're done. The round. Look how beautiful her eyelashes are. We'll start there. The beautiful eyelashes. No mascara, look, ladies. You don't need mascara, ladies. You're beautiful without it. Small, high-set ears, look. Rounded eye sockets. Small, close-set eyes. Draw a triangle and look how small the face is. The small faces. They love to tell you in songs, in the names, even in the names of the band, the small faces. Why were they the small? Why was Rod Stewart the small faces? Because women have small faces. That's why. They hid it in plain sight. The small faces, look. They've all got... They look like Ronnie and Reggie. The Cray sisters. So, they mock you at every chance they get. Iggy Pop, no bone structure, look. No Adam's apple, no trachea. It reminds me of someone there. Is it Tim Allen? Or I don't know who I'm seeing. Uh-oh. She's in the sniper division. I didn't notice that before. She's got one eye on the camera. The other one's checking for ice creams on the balcony. The long face of a woman, look. The rounded eye sockets. The arched eyebrows of a woman. No trachea. No, I think I'm seeing William Dafoe again. For the second time this week. Treat me nice. Treat me good. Treat me like you really should. Just remember, the Bible says that they will wink their eyes and stick out their tongues. Anybody who says that the Bible is 100% truth, I can't go with that. I'm sorry. You got no chance. It was written by the chosen people. You got no chance. Connor pointed out the other day, Jesus said, render unto Caesar what is Caesar's and render unto God what is God's. And you wrote taxes. Well, that's the assumption. You made an assumption there. You're saying that Jesus said, pay taxes. If in reality there is no tax in a natural man, Jesus was telling you to render nothing to Caesar. Nothing. You're rendering your money to the beast system. Why would Jesus say that? It makes no sense. They make you assume it's taxes, Connor, so that you pay your taxes. Jesus told you to pay your taxes. No, he didn't. He said, render unto Caesar what is Caesar's. Well, nothing is Caesar's. Caesar's made up his title. You kidding me? So basically, that to me is Jesus saying, show him your middle finger, Peter. Show him all your middle finger, Peter. For what they've done to the world and created this beast system for me and you to live in, where everything's against us and they traffic everything and sell everything, including women and children. Yeah, you're going to deal with God. You see, all these people that are actually doing that, they have no recollection or any summary that God exists. They just think the monkey's on a spinning ball. And if anything comes here, it's going to be aliens. These are the aliens right here. This is alien to me. This person's alien to me. Not just in looks, but in persona and character. Why would you go out your way to entertain, look at that stare fail, to entertain the masses and distract everyone? Unless you were happy to do it. And that's what I see in a lot of these people. I can't say that they're all happy doing it. Look at the saggy, look at that mastectomy scar there and here, where they've removed this woman's breasts. A lot of them seem quite happy to do this to us. They're quite happy to be the synagogue of Satan. And people are like, well, how can you believe in God and Satan? These people prove to me that Satan exists. They're in the image of Satan. They worship, praise, and idolize Satan in front of me. They mock Christ. But if you're asking who Satan is, it's pretty simple. Baphomet. These statues are everywhere. As above, so below. The lightning bolt. There it is. There's your lightning bolt. As above, so below. And there's your goat-head God. There's Satan. Thing is, Satan's got a pair of boobs, as well as a phallic prosthetic, whatever that is. I know it's meant to be the flat earth under the firmament with the sun and moon spiraling round it. I get it. But they've recreated themselves in the image of Satan. That's how I know Satan's real. That's how I know I've been lied to. It's not just lying about the shape of the earth. It's all to hide God from you. And it's all been done by Satan. And if you don't believe in God or Satan, then Satan wins. He gets your soul. At the end of time, when you take that last breath, that last gush of ether that powers you, when you take that last breath and you're ascending into heaven, you're going to realise all these things. You're going to realise what you've done. You'll be in tears. You'll literally be in tears when you meet him. Ashamed of yourself and your actions. Your own stupidity. It'll be the biggest shame you've got, because you had free will. God gave you free will to decide, and you let Satan take your free will. But don't get me wrong, God's not happy about it. Satan did this to you when you were children, and you grew up into, without being cruel, lame ass adults that don't care. Who cares if the world's flat? What difference does it make? You're an idiot. You're an idiot. The breath of life, that gift that God gave you, that intelligence, it's squandered on you. I hope that God gives everyone the message. I hope that God lets everybody on earth have a chance to go home. Because this is not your home. This is Satan's home. Unfortunately, most people don't care. Most people don't care that the Baphomet, the goat-head god, rules over them. Why would Satan lie about the shape of the earth? Because if you knew it was flat, you knew there couldn't be a place called space. If you knew space was fake, then you'd have to replace something instead of space. The Bible says it's water, then heaven. As above, so below. There's waters inside, below, and above us. We live inside a giant air bubble. We do. I don't know if it's made of gold. We all live in a yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. I don't know what colour the earth is. It might be made of gold. Got no idea. Right. Back to where we were. Iggy Pop with his fake penis. Look at the state of them fried egg titties. Iggy Pop's famous for wearing see-through trousers that show his extra long dong. He was on The Weird in the 80s, early 90s, in a pair of what can only be described as cling film trousers, and everything was on show, and she's dancing around on stage with this big fake prosthetic penis. What was that? You caught my attention right there. Peter, when's the last time you did that in the bedroom? I've known a few girls that did though. Right, I can't bend like that, and I certainly can't get that kink in the bottom of my spine there, because I don't have extended lumbar designed for childbirth. Again, oh my gosh, look at the state of this. Women from underneath the elbow spread wider and wider and wider all the way down to just below the crotch there. Bink. One final answer, you just need Iggy Pop's gait. Young. Walking. There it is. Cling film trousers. I'm not clicking on it. I don't want to see it. Images. Young. Walking. Oops. Right. Once again, I'm just going to put Iggy Pop in the back file. It's been 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away. Who's that? Is that Iggy's boyfriend? He's a big fella, that one, isn't he? Look at them shoulders on him. Right, again, women have short sloping shoulders with tiny upper arms, look. Men have big broad shoulders across, big thick shoulder tops, look, compared to the woman. And the most important part is that long humerus bone, much longer than Iggy Pop's, look. Twice the size of Iggy Pop's. The straight-legged man. Iggy Pop's into some big dudes, isn't he? It is his wife as well, husband. Oh my gosh. Is that you, Roberto? Roberto's got a neck like that, haven't you, Roberto? And a jaw like that. In fact, Roberto, I'd like to ask you why you've got a bigger mouth than I have. I'm a natural male, and I've been ashamed of my smile all my life. And they called me goofball when I was a kid because my smile was that big. End of story right there. The cannonball head versus the Tic Tac. The upside down egghead look. The long-faced woman with close-set eyes. The wide-faced man with far apart eyes. Look at the difference in them. Just on skeleton alone, look. But he's got an Adam's apple. He ain't got an Adam's apple. He's got an Adam's raisin. That's an implant. Iggy Pop walking. Hang on, back file. Yep, I've definitely got Iggy Pop. And I've done a picture where he looks like E.T. Right, Iggy Pop, Iggy Pop, Iggy Pop. Got you. I need Gates. Why are your Gates not showing up, Iggy? Oh, I didn't put it in. Let me just put it in Twitter and find out if she's still on Twitter. Iggy Pop. They're all pointing it out. Who's that? Bill Faccio. There, I told you he looked like E.T. The other picture's better than that one. Ron Seal. It does exactly what it says on the tin. Woo! Iggy, Iggy, Iggy. Iggy Pop. I ain't got one. Let's put Iggy up there. Iggy Pop. There you go. Look at that female curvy spine right there. Iggy Pop. There you go. Post. Lovely. Let's come back to class. I couldn't find his gates. Oh, there's one. Full mints, inline footfall. Is that David Bowie in a Inspector Clouseau top? His teeth remind me of one of my old best friends. My old best friend had dentures and dental arch like that. I wonder if the part about my old friend is Horatio, when I taught him this, before I taught him this, sorry, when he was about 7 years old, my mate came walking towards me, towards my house when Rachel was with me. And when he got level with us, I thought it was because he was wearing a leather jacket, my mate, that Rach said this. But Rach said, you walk like the Terminator, to my old best friend. And this old best friend's got 2 first names. 2 of his cousins, well, one of them definitely has changed. Kelly became Kyle. I'm so sad about that. But the older brother, he killed himself. And before he killed himself, he wanted to speak to me. I'd just become a flat earther. And he wanted to speak to me, the older brother. And then he committed suicide. But there's something that recalled in my head when I learned all this. Like when I remembered Amanda, I remembered this moment about, I'm not going to mention his name or her name, but when they killed themselves, they wanted to speak to me. I'd only just become a flat earther, but when I became a forensic investigator, I thought back about this person, and the thing that's ringing out in my head is close set blue eyes and a big forehead, because I used to call him Fathead. I literally called him Fathead because of the size of his forehead. And I'm wondering if that was a girl and she was screaming out to talk to someone before she killed herself. I've got no idea. Wherever you are, if you did kill yourself, I hope you're in a restful place. I hope that God cradles you and that you're not unhappy anymore in this world. Sex Kitten, MK Ultra, leopard print programming. We're done. Iggy Pop's a woman. Hang on. I might have to go to my picture of him there just to get these gates for you. Yeah. There. Iggy Pop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inliners. And 1 flamingo foot. Oh no, that is inline. 1, 2, 3, 4 inliners. My bad. Iggy Pop is a woman. I couldn't find the gates in this search here. I don't know why they're not coming up. I did put walking in, didn't I? I did. Let's try street real quick. See if I can find them. Street. I am a passenger. Everyone, ever wondered how Bruce Lee could kick so high? Because she was a girl. Long leg, short body. State of that. That's a club foot. The Q line on her arms akimbo as well. That literally is a club foot. Why has he got... Has he got 1 leg shorter than the other? Has Iggy Pop got 1 leg shorter than the other? Look at that Q line. Has Iggy Pop got 1 leg shorter than the other? I never knew that. I never knew that. Right. Oh, look at that mince there with the arms akimbo. Small body. All female. Iggy Pop, woman, final answer. Let's put another one up there. Do-do-do-do. 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 Grace James, that's a request.